And then the war broke out, December 7, 1941. I was in the street drinking a malt that was 5 cents at that time. And I heard the war breaking out. And I said, holy shit. And I used to hear about all the war movies. They used to have pre-war movies. So I was 16 years old when the war broke out, December 7th. Next month, I was 17. I went down to volunteer, join the Army. Anything. I wanted to be a paratrooper. I was gung-ho, good shape. I was in a magazine. I got up for examination. They looked at me. They said, they never saw a guy built like me. I was muscular. You know, not the way conditioned, abs and all that. I said, you're pretty good. Now the eye test. Comes to the eye test, they failed me. It was 20/20 vision you had to have. I said, how could you reject me? I'm in better shape than everybody here. You reject it. You wait until if they ever draft you something. So I said, oh shit. So I told my mother, I said, I'm going to write to the President of the United States and send him my picture that I was in the magazine. Who in the world would ever think of what I just said to you?
You.
And I wrote the letter to the President, and I said, how could anybody fail me in a physical because of my left eye? I can see. Look at the condition I'm in. Gymnastic, hand balancing, run, box. I can do everything. I get a return letter from Vice President Truman. Go down for a re-examination.
Really?
So it's just, fuck the Army, I'm going to go into the Navy.
Okay.
So I go to the Navy. Put the letter, they read the letter. Oh, you bought for re-examination? Put it aside. Great shape, aren't you? He says, you have no problem. I want you to stand here to chart. I want you to walk up until you can see the bottom line. So I get by this. He says, stop. I said, did I pass? He said, you failed. You need a seeing eye dog, not glasses.
Oh boy.
They failed me.
Again?
Again.
I didn't know the second time.
I don't tell people about the second time.
We'll let it slide this time.
That's just shit. Now I'm still 17. I did a lot in 17. And I'll tell you another thing. I was in the civilian conservation course.
Can I tell people about it? I have it written down.
What?
I have that. The Civilian Conservation Corps. It was a part of FDR's New Deal program.
Yes.
It existed from 1933 till 1942. It employed young men ages 18 to 25 to improve American public lands, forests, and
Yes.
parks.
Yes. I'm going to show you my diploma.
I'm excited.
Everything I'm telling you, I got documentation. But I don't talk about that. Because I quit school, then I says, I got to do something. I'm still 17, not almost 18. I says, well, I quit. I wanted to be a machinist. Because machine shop at that time, if you were a machinist, you always get a job. So I applied for a course in Eastport, Maine. 480-hour course in machine shop and mathematics with vernier micrometers. I went there, graduated. I gotta show you that. I knew math better than most people because times table and all that. I was good. I was good enough. After that, since I graduated, it was easy for me to get a job because they were looking for machinists because during the war. It gives me a job. I get a job in C.J. Taglabue. It was the name of the company. I don't remember a lot, but I met certain things stick. So I'm working here, and I said, I don't like this job. The light was too dull. I didn't like it. So I told the manager, whatever he was, I says, I don't think I like this job. I says, I asked this guy to help me. He says, you're getting paid. Help yourself. I says, I don't need this shit. I says, I'm going to quit. He says, you can't quit. What do you mean I can't quit? He says, if you quit, you're going to go straight into the service. You sure? I quit.
Can I tell you something? You'll never believe it.
What?
I went to machinist school. I graduated. I didn't like it. I swear. Do you know why? I played baseball in college, and I just found it wasn't for me anymore. I tried to transfer to Annapolis, West Point, and the Coast Guard Academy, and it took me 1 year to apply. And I got all the way to the end. I got a congressional nomination for all 3 schools. I got all the way to the end. I didn't get in to any of them.
We got a lot in common.
We have a lot in common. So I went back to school. I got a scholarship, and I went to a machinist program called AM Skills, American Manufacturing Skills Initiative. And I graduated, and I tried, and then I realized I didn't want to work in a machine shop. You imagine building the entire product, but when you're just building the one piece at a time, I just felt it wasn't for me.
I was making little nipples and all with a micrometer.
Exactly, yep.
So I was more educated than people who were going to school because I'm 480 hours. School is extended. And the school I went to was Metropolitan Vocational High School in New York City. The school was 100 years old. Kids are sitting on the desk by the window. I said, I'm not learning anything here.
Pretty remarkable. You didn't know that about me. So
Are you shocked when I said that?
I am.
Who would you meet? Whoever said they took a course in machine shop in Madison.
You met another one. You met one today.